this new song off of Black Rider's new disc, The Killer Instinct. I got my Les Paul here, 57 reissue plain top, and I got my Lindy Fralin pure PAFs in it, so it gets a really good tone. And for a change, I'm playing through my new amp. This is a THD Flexi 50. I put EL34 tubes in it and biased it, because you can put different tubes in it, and bias them individually, so you can mix tubes, which is really cool. But anyhow, I'm playing through a 112, which is a Celestian speaker, vintage 30 I believe it is. This song is tuned down a half step like all of the Black Star Rider songs, so our sixth string is a D sharp and so forth. So tune down a half step and you'll be in tune with the song. Start this out with, you want as much distortion as you can get. I got EL34 tubes, and Scott Gorham plays the first line here in the middle pickup, I'm pretty sure, because you get kind of a little more bass in the sound. And what he starts out doing is we're going to slide from 4 to 6 and go back 4 to 6, okay? Then we're going to go to the second string, that's on the third string. We'll go to the second string at 5, and then we're going to slide. He really kind of slides from 2 to 4. But if you slide from 3 to 4, that's fine. It's pretty quick. That's on the first string, 3 to 4. And then we're going to go to the second string, 7 to 5. So we have this so far slowly. Then we're going to go 4 to 6 on the third string. Next lick will go like this. Alright, so what we're doing is we're going to slide back into that 6 and go to 4. Then we're going to take 6 on the fourth string, slide that back to 4, catch 2, and then hit the second fret of the third string and slide that up to 4. And then he uses his whammy bar to slide down, so you can hold it and then just kind of let it slide off. So all together we got this. Alright, and then you're back to the very first lick again. So the next part of that lick will slide from the second string up to 9 and then hit 7, and then we'll slide back in again and hit 7 to 5, and then jump the third string to the fourth string and we'll hit 4 to 2. So it'll go like this. Let's go through that intro slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go through that intro slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's your intro lick. Now, he does that again at the end. There's one in the middle and it's a little different. So we'll go over that next. In the middle, one that he does, he's got all the way up on the rhythm pickup. So you got a lot more bass going. And he'll do this. Okay, so the difference is we're going to slide up from here to the 8th fret and then just give it a slight bend. We're just bending it up to the next note, so it's a half step bend. And then hit it again and slide back. And then hit it again and go back to 6 to 4. So we have this. Then we go back to the second part of the lick just like we know it. And he really uses the whammy there. Then we'll do that same first lick again. And then we end it the same. Alright, so you got the licks. That's the middle lick that he does. It's a little different than the first and last. Let's go over the rhythm and how the song starts to play with that. I'll take it from there and I'll show you what we're doing. Alright, so what we're doing here is we're going to start out in an A, 2 hits, B, and then to a C sharp with 2 hits. Alright, and then we're going to come back right up to an G sharp to F sharp to E. It's all palm muted. Alright, you can do, but he's playing the full chord. Alright, we'll do that 2 full times. The third time, we're going to hit that C sharp once, and then with a down up, and then go to an E. So this is the third time through. The E, kind of strum the bottom strings one time with it, and then you're going to go to an E sus4. So we're going to add our pinky to the third string at the second fret, back to E. Alright, so let me take you through that slowly from the A. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go back, and it's pretty quick, so now that rhythm's the same for the chorus, okay? So they follow that through the chorus, but just before the chorus, after they finish a verse, there's a bridge. So I'll take you to the bridge from the last part of the verse. That leads you into the chorus, as you can see. So what we're doing there is we're going to go to an F sharp minor. He strums the top half of the chord and then the bottom. Then an A. Then an E, and then we'll get our E sus4th, because we sit on that E for about a measure. Alright, and then we come up to a G sharp minor. And then to an A, and then B we kind of ride, and then you come back with the, so the G sharp F to E and then A, and that takes you into the chorus. Alright, so that really is the rhythm of the song. Just before the lead, they'll do the chorus twice through, so you listen for that, and then they'll go into the lead, which we'll go into next.